Good afternoon. My name is Sarah Manley. I'm here today to begin my group's company analysis of Cracker Barrel. My group consists of myself, Brianna Dills, Darby Keeney, and Jayla Walker. So we'll get started with our discussion of strategy. Cracker Barrel, we've determined, uses a broad differentiation strategy. They combine consistent, affordable food with their attached retail stores. This helps them appeal to a wide range of customers, including travelers, families, and seniors that are seeking comfort and nostalgia. And they also differentiate themselves by using their large menu, low prices, and retail section, which makes the experience distinct. Cracker Barrel exhibits the textbook definition of broad differentiation strategy by seeking to differentiate the company's product offering from rivals with attributes that appeal to a broad spectrum of buyers. So Cracker Barrel uses dining and shopping in one setting, which creates convenience and brand loyalty for them.
Hi, my name is Brianna, and we're going to be talking about the SWOT analysis for Cracker Barrel. This analysis builds directly on the external and internal review we did for the company, including Pastel factors, Porter's five forces, value chain assessment, and financial performance. First off, we're going to start with Cracker Barrel's strengths. One of their biggest strengths is strong brand identity. In our socio-cultural part of the analysis, we saw that nostalgia is a major role, plays a major role in getting older generation customers to choose Cracker Barrel. They love that recognizable and consistent feel they get when they go to Cracker Barrel. Another strength would be its unique retail and restaurant format. So they offer a retail store that you can kind of shop around in, buy things while you're waiting for your table. This is a pretty unique thing to Cracker Barrel, and they do this in all of their stores. Another strength is they do have that loyalty from customers, especially their older generation, and maybe those that have been passed down to their kids and grandkids. Again, they like that consistent, recognizable, kind of nostalgic feel when you walk to a Cracker Barrel. They all kind of look the same, and you know what you're going to get from the menu. Multiple income sources. Again, the retail and restaurant combo is unique, and they also offer online shopping. You can buy stuff from all over and get it shipped to you. So that's another strength of theirs. Moving on to weaknesses, Cracker Barrel has a narrow market reach and a reliance on the US market. They do not have an international presence. Geographically, they kind of mostly throughout the South, although they have expanded on that a bit. But they have a relatively narrow market reach compared to some other chains. Some operational hurdles would be the complexity of the food and retail operations. There can be issues with inventory, staffing, management, and maintaining that consistency across all locations. In their annual report, they reported that there was a 5% drop in guest traffic. And this is especially prevalent among younger consumers. As we identified in their strengths, they do have that older generation that still frequents Cracker Barrel, but the younger generation like to see a little bit of a change, and so it's something they could improve on. Profit margins are tightening. This is kind of across the whole industry, but Cracker Barrel has a unique thing with their retail. So rising food and labor costs, rising cost of goods in general, it's definitely putting a squeeze on profit margins. And then the last weakness we identified is a weak digital presence. They're behind competitors in the technological aspect. Again, with the younger consumers, they like to order on apps, have, easy access to technological things to be able to order and shop. Now looking at Cracker Barrel's opportunities, one opportunity is expansion into new markets or store formats. This could be international, barriers to entry are high. So they could benefit from smaller stores in um, other geographical locations, including the international market. There's also a major opportunity for digital growth, um, delivery partnerships, advanced mobile ordering, and revamping their online retail. They recently launched a loyalty program, which could encourage repeat business. This is popular among younger consumers. We like to find a deal, we like to order on the app, stuff like that. Socio-cultural opportunity would be expanding their menu into healthier options. We've seen a shift, people, using weight loss drugs, and ultimately just wanting to have healthier options. So, adding, maybe a section of their menu with healthier options could help attract new demographics. And then another opportunity would be local partnerships. So, partnering with local vendors and reducing waste, boost their sustainability. Again, this is something popular among younger consumers that could kind of draw them into the company if they make an effort to be more sustainable. A couple of threats that we've identified for Cracker Barrel: intense competition. Casual dining and breakfast, there's a decent amount of competition, and a lot of them are starting to offer healthier options. So that's a threat to Cracker Barrel, who kind of provides that good old home style Southern cooking, which isn't really healthy. Changing preferences. Younger consumers prefer convenience, the ease of digital ordering, and health forward menus. So that's definitely a threat to Cracker Barrel's kind of model they have right now. Economic pressure, inflation, food costs rising, tariffs, labor laws changing. All these are going to put economic pressure on Cracker Barrel and ultimately reduce their profit margin. And then regulatory costs, again, labor and food safety laws. These are something that you have to keep up with. And sometimes it can cost money to train all your staff accordingly. And make sure, we're paying people the wage that the laws put forth. And so these are some things Cracker Barrel needs to think about to stay competitive in the current environment. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Darby Kinney, and today I'll be telling you about Cracker Barrel's strategic concerns. The first concern is with Cracker Barrel's struggle to diversify its menu. While Cracker Barrel is known for its Southern-style foods, there's not many healthy options that are represented on the menu. Not only are healthy options a concern, but they limit Cracker Barrel's ability to stretch into different markets. Cracker Barrel's breakfast menu features American dishes that can be seen across the United States. Its dinner menu is primarily composed of dishes that are traditionally found in the southeast region of the United States. The lack of healthy options and Southern-centered dinner menu is what makes it harder for Cracker Barrels to branch out into the western and northern regions of the United States. Moving forward, the second concern is Cracker Barrel's dining experience. What sets Cracker Barrel apart from other dining chains is its budget-friendly menu and its Southern hospitality style. The restaurant is decorated to represent Southern living and is meant to be homey and nostalgic for the older generation. The retail store adds to the experience through having most of their products be vintage themed. This offers an atmosphere that other breakfast restaurants such as like Denny's and IHOP do not have. The atmosphere also pushes customers to purchase items from the retail shop, especially the drinks and candy, since those products cannot be offered in many retail stores. While these items may not be recognizable to Generation Z, many of the product in store tugs on the heartstrings of those who were born in the older generations, such as Generation X and baby boomers. Moving forward, we'll talk about our third and final concern, which is with its multiple sources of income and its appeal to travelers. Cracker Barrel is known for its restaurant and retail experience. The store offers many candy and soda options that are considered to be nostalgic. The store also offers many country-style items and decoration pieces. This retail store is known pretty well around Christmas time, when customers will go to the store just to get decorations and gifts. The retail store and restaurant combination of Cracker Barrel is what makes the restaurant so unique. It is also what makes the restaurant more appealing to travelers. People who have been on long road trips often choose Cracker Barrel to stop because of its retail store option. It gives them time to walk around and stretch their legs while they wait to be seated. Appealing to travelers is also what brings in so many more people and money to the restaurant. When people are on vacation, they are more likely to spend money on souvenirs that will bring them memories of their trip. Along with the retail store, Cracker Barrel offers customers the opportunity to eat at home. Cracker Barrel offers takeout orders and is popular for its family meals. The family meals are especially popular during the holiday season.
Hello, my name is Jayla Walker. I'm here to present the recommendations portion of our project. The first recommendation is for a menu and market expansion. This would be adding more, so this would be for if Cracker Barrel will want to expand more west and north, then focusing in on the breakfast items would be really good for the corporation. I know that not a lot of people in the eastern states and the western states are used to southern meals, but they are used to breakfast items such as pancakes, waffles, eggs, biscuits, stuff like that. And so when we are thinking of expanding the market, I would think the best way to expand the market would be to focus on the breakfast items so that it'd be something universal, and then once the consumers are brought in by something universal, they can later be exposed to other southern meals. This will also, a part of expanding the menu would be adding in gluten-free and vegan options. A lot of what Cracker Barrel has is bread or breaded items. And so bringing in gluten-free options would bring in more customers. Also bringing in like more vegan options. So like different salads. Southern people do really like salads, and we have many different ways of having salads. So having different styles of salads and different styles of meals that are more vegan friendly would really be great. Our second, more outlandish expansion idea would be for a bakery concept inside of Cracker Barrel. So right now Cracker Barrel has a restaurant area and then they have a retail area. We are thinking of also expanding into a small bakery area where this bakery will serve small southern snacks. So think of like fried pickles, fried okra, fried Oreos. I know I'm saying a lot of fried, but this is really what mainly is in the South, having southern snacks that people can go in and go out and get quickly and not have to have the full restaurant experience, but also have it hot and ready. So yes, Cracker Barrel does have snacks in their retail section, but they don't have hot and ready snacks. And a lot of people don't get a lot of their favorite southern snacks unless it's the holiday season. So having an option for year-round southern homemade snacks at Cracker Barrel would be a great way to expand the market and a great way to improve the brand. Thank you.